PJ Morton is a Grammy Award-winning singer, writer, and producer, and the official keyboardist for Maroon 5, if you didn't know. He is known for hit singles like How Deep Is Your Love? How Deep Is Your Love? That's my song.
Yeah.
And I sense this new album will be similarly on replay at family gatherings and block parties as things are heating up outdoors. But the sun is shining on us right now because it is New Music Friday here at People Every Day. And Mr. PJ Morton is on with me now. Welcome to the show.
Yes. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
So excited. Well, congrats on the new album. Years ago, you made the crossover from gospel music and you found that perfect kind of nook that holds space for the church and R&B soul and your Southern roots. So is it the same on Watch the Sun? Like, take me into the making of this album.
Yeah, I think for me, it was always about talking about life as a whole. I think where gospel music can sometimes be limiting, if that's what if that's not all you want to talk about, it focuses on God. But for me, I like to focus on life and love and all the things surrounding it. But my foundation, that's where I'm from. I'm a preacher's kid. So it was with this new album, it is definitely that. It's kind of trying to touch on the total man, the total life that we go through, which was I was processing going through this pandemic, and we went through it all together. I just knew that it was important for me to be intentional and give more than just good songs, because we've been through too much to just entertain. It's like, yeah, give me some substance too. So that's what the record is. And I'm really proud of it.
This album has 11 tracks that take the listener on a ride through love, heartbreak, and spirituality, as you said. So which track is the most personal for you?
Wow, the most personal. It's my most personal album, actually.
Wow.
I went under a layer. I went a little further than I usually go. But I would say Please Don't Walk Away. It was the first song that I wrote on the album. And it was capturing a real moment where it was a potential breakup and it was a rough time. And I don't usually talk about that stuff, or usually have to process that stuff. But I thought it was important to let people know that we're all going through it, you know what I mean? And just to show real life. But for me, that's definitely the most personal.
Wow. Well, let's get into these features, which are top notch. Stevie Wonder, Nas, Jill Scott, and El DeBarge.
Few unknowns. Yeah.
Just what? But back to King Stevie. What was it like collaborating with him and Nas on the track Be Like Water?
Stevie has become a huge mentor. He was always indirectly like a huge influence on me and inspiration. But thankfully, we've been able to develop a relationship. I asked Nas to be on it first because I heard him rhyming on that. But I actually, Stevie recorded it first because I was in the studio with him working on another song that we were doing for his album. And I presented it to him. And then I got Stevie on it and I resent it to Nas, like just letting you know, Stevie's on it now. And his buddy hit me back and said, Nas just got off a panel and they literally just asked him what artist he want to work with that he hadn't worked with yet. And it was Stevie Wonder. So he was like, this is definitely getting done. So it was just
Kismet.
it was like a perfect storm, man. And man, and it made my dream come true. So pretty amazing.
Wow. What are they like in the studio? I'm trying to picture a PJ Morton, Nas, Stevie studio session.
Right. Well, they all didn't happen together. Okay. Stevie and I, Steve. I wish that would have been amazing.
Epic, right?
But Stevie and I were together, and I recorded his vocals, and that was amazing. Like even getting to produce Stevie's vocals, and the greats, man, they want to be great. So he really allowed me to be comfortable and be myself and get what I needed. I think he felt me being timid at first, and he's like, you want me to do it again? Like, to just tell me you want me to do it again. So that was amazing. And then Nas did it on his own at his studio. So, yeah, it's pretty dope.
So cool. So have Adam and the rest of your Maroon 5 family gotten a chance to listen? And what was their feedback?
Yeah, most of them have. It's all been separately. I'll ride in the car with James, or I'll let Jesse hear some of it on a ride. So I don't know if anybody's heard it all the way through. So it's going to be a big surprise for everybody. It blew their minds when they found out like who I have a part of the album and stuff. They were like, okay, Stevie wasn't enough, huh? You got to also get Nas on the same song. So, they always fully support me. So it's a beautiful thing. They're excited for me.
That's great. Is it hard? Is the balancing act hard? Being part of the, international huge band, but also having this huge career of your own?
Yeah, I mean, there are challenges for sure. I mean, I always say there are good problems to have. It's like I'm playing Jazz Fest in New Orleans, releasing my album on, and then the next day I'm off to Cairo, to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's pretty amazing, to have this life. So I'm willing to deal with those little challenges, of trying to schedule it all.
Of course, of course. And then last one, I want to know what wife Courtney had to say about the album. What's her favorite song?
Yeah, Court. I don't know if she's told me her favorite. Maybe Better Benediction, I think, is her favorite. She told me. But for us, it's definitely different for her, because a lot of this that I'm talking about is referring to her, and
Mm-hmm.
I usually talk about her in a general sense. This was our lives. I'm sure she can hear lines in there like, wait, he actually said that. Like, that's crazy. She just always understands the importance of me being able to express myself creatively. And she loves the album. She feels like it's my best album. So I got her stamp of approval.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Well, PJ, this was so much fun, and congrats again on your new album. Well,
Thank
guys,
you.
and you all can catch PJ out on tour throughout the summer, so be sure to check him out.